Sonic Speed!
Guys, I am terrified right now. I'm not even kidding. How do I explain this? Okay, so when it comes to Mario games, there's always some occasional nostalgia pokes and homages his games love to do. Let's look back on some old 3D Mario games and I'll show you what I mean. Super Mario 64. Easily one of the best classics period, let alone one of the best classics for the N64. The levels, the music, the missions, the enemies, the battles, that whole game has a crap load of nostalgia wrapped around it for me and lots of other Mario fans out there. It's easy to go back to, easy to replay. I played 64 to death and I still love that game. It was a phenomenon for 3D platforming games everywhere at the time. What Super Mario 64 did with its 3D movement, the camera angles, and everything, it might seem trivial and average to some of you now, you gamers who may be young and have seen this kind of gameplay style, or older gamers who are used to this style, but back then, that revolutionized the video game industry by expanding the 3D open world gameplay in many video games since. Super Mario Sunshine, another great classic for the GameCube that has nostalgia sauce for me because I personally grew up with the GameCube. Lots of memorable songs, missions, whether the experiences were good or bad. The game itself is still pretty. I played Sunshine to death ×2 and I love Sunshine. Two 3D Mario games packed with plenty of nostalgia, great mechanics, and just overall greatness. Super Mario Galaxy, now 10 years old, and in my opinion is now a classic title for the Wii. Wow, do I feel old. Another beautiful game, great mechanics, vast worlds and galaxies to explore, fantastic orchestral soundtrack, great motion control gameplay, lots of memorable characters, stars, and its subtle narration gave it the arguable title of Best 3D Mario Game Ever. Now, the Best 3D Mario Game is an arguable discussion, but lots of people loved the hell out of Galaxy when it released. It's hard to believe I was only 9 years old when this game came out, and I played this game a lot when I was a child, same for my DS and GameCube games. I played this game to death ×10. Super Mario Galaxy 2, the sequel to Galaxy, certainly not what everyone was expecting because we don't usually get these kinds of sequels, but it's still another beautiful game, still has great characters, music, expanded gameplay based off the first Galaxy. Both games I have fond memories of and have plenty of nostalgia for as well. The 3D Mario games are part of the reason I admire game music, and let's discuss a couple homages toward each 3D Mario game within these games. Remembering Galaxy 2, Throwback Galaxy, an entire stage directly referencing Whomp's Fortress from Mario 64, the remix of that game's theme, the layout. Remember your very first time seeing and playing through that level. Throwback Galaxy, huh? Not sure what throwback means, but let's go. Return of the Whomp King. Huh. This stage, wow, oh, this stage looks an awful lot like... Also in two other Galaxies, 64's slide theme was remixed. Oh, that catchy ass song. Starshine Beach Galaxy reminded me a lot of Sunshine because of the beach, the Piantas were in there, Yoshi. There were Sunshine references in that Galaxy. Also in Galaxy 2, do you remember World S had a galaxy based on one of the secret courses in Super Mario Sunshine? Or how in the first Galaxy and Super Mario 3D Land, they remixed Super Mario Bros. 3's athletic theme? Or in Super Mario 3D World, there was a level completely based off Mario Circuit from Super Mario Kart? Or in the Special World, World Star had a level based off of Super Mario Galaxy, along with adding Rosalina as a playable character, as well as remixing Gusty Garden's Galaxy's theme? Even Galaxy 2's World S had not one, but two galaxies paying tribute to its predecessor, with a boss run of the bosses from Galaxy 1, and a planet based on one of the stars in Galaxy 1, but sped up. Don't you just feel all warm and fuzzy and even melancholy inside? Just looking back, remembering, possibly re-experiencing those moments. You might be running through the main 3D Mario games leading up to Super Mario Odyssey's release. Just replaying those games, looking back, remembering those levels, those tugs at your heartstrings. You feel sad yet so glad and so satisfied you experienced such a fun and grand time during those days. Mario games love poking at your nostalgia bones like that, no matter what game he has. Paper Mario Color Splash did a homage to Super Mario Bros. 3. Mario & Luigi's future installment gave classic enemies and characters of not just the Mario and Luigi series, but the main Mario series as well, reappearances and more chances to shine, Nintendo knows how to handle nostalgia effectively when it comes to Mario games. I remember how everyone, including myself, went ballistic when N64's Rainbow Road returned in Mario Kart 8, looking so gorgeous and fabulous. Tears were almost shed from this man, and I'm sure tears actually did shed by many fans. With Mario games, nostalgia comes and is used in a variety of forms, and that's one of the reasons people absolutely love Mario throughout their lives. But then, you can't help but wonder, what the hell is Super Mario Odyssey gonna do? Nintendo's so strategic and effective with using nostalgia to their advantage, and there's multiple ways they could do it with Super Mario Odyssey, but what the hell is gonna make us feel this time? The vast expansive world, and just Mario's moveset alone gives people nostalgic memories of how Mario moved in Super Mario 64 and Sunshine, and how big and explorative those worlds were in those games plus Galaxy. But the stages, the songs, the enemies, the bosses, the set pieces, the designs, there's so many options for them to do. I'm such a sucker for great nostalgic throwbacks, especially Mario games. I lost my shit when I heard the Slides remix in Galaxy 2, lost it again tenfold with Throwback Galaxy, lost it with Twisty Trials Galaxy, loved hearing the Galaxy songs again in Grandmaster Galaxy upon other instances. Oh boy, what the hell are they gonna do in Mario Odyssey? So grab a snack, some cookies or popcorn or chips and milk, sit back. Let's reminisce on old Mario memories and see just what potential stages and songs could be brought back into Super Mario Odyssey, because there's plenty of possibilities they could do with this game. Before we move ahead, I want to suggest it doesn't have to be a direct throwback in terms of level design. For all we know, these could be a small part of the world, or they could take one of those worlds and completely expand them and make them bigger and much more interesting, and honestly, people would eat that shit up faster than the fact that Mario's returning to his 3D roots. Alright, so let's begin. Taking the most inspiration from Super Mario 64, also with this game helping mark its 20th anniversary, there's reason to believe plenty of callbacks would be returning. For starters, Jolly Roger Bay / Dire Docks. Not even the stage itself. If that song, that freaking song, if that damn song comes back, remixed or not, holy shit, people will have a complete meltdown. Not even the stage itself can move people like the ship in Jolly Roger Bay. The song itself carries emotional weight to it. How somber and soothing and tranquil it is. On top of the eel, the submarine, the poles, the cages, the blue colors and atmosphere of the levels will move people to feels. We've yet to see a water world in this game, as a matter of fact, and Lord knows how big they can actually make it, or some beach world with the beach itself being vast as well as underwater. But let's put water world on ice for a second and talk about Cool Mountain for a sec. That slide within the cabin, racing that big penguin, throwing little Tuxie off the mountain, pissing off his mother, the snowman's lost body, that Christmassy theme that I love so much. Maybe the landscape outside Cogwald is accessible and is a snowy mountain. Imagine the shift in tone and atmosphere going from a snowy mountain to an industrial greenhouse. I'd be shocked if even a smidget of Cool Mountain was in here, mostly the theme. Snowman's Land is great too, but Cool Mountain's got a lot more aspects and memories riding on its heels. Another world I could see getting called back, mostly in regards to its theme, is Shifting Sandland, which shares the same song as Leave the Lava Land. The reason I suggest Shifting Sandland in particular is because of the Dia de los Muertos village and the huge desert surrounding it, with the upside down pyramid, the ruins, the oasis on the side, the lake, an entrance to the left of the ruins via a secret door. The desert is ginormous. Maybe in that secret door, or in that pyramid, or that other world which look to be inside the pyramid or underground or whatever it is, the theme could roll out from there, and obviously it's not dumb to think Pokies and Quicksand would play a role. Or instead, the cave dungeon theme, aka the theme of Hazy Maze Cave and Wet Dry World, and inside the pyramid of Shifting Sandland. Also, what if they didn't just take Bob-omb Battlefield and brought it back, but recreated it and made it a lot more bigger and more like an actual battlefield, with bombs being thrown and tossed everywhere rather than just walking along the bottom ground of the level with bombs walking next to you. You know, there's a decent chance its theme could get remixed too, despite it already getting some in the past. Lastly, the last song I could think of that could be returning and or remixed is Bowser's Road. Whether it be a stage leading to a fight with Bowser, or the final world leading up to the wedding, the final battle, you gotta, I repeat, you have to have Bowser's Road in there somewhere. The setting, the ambiance, the nostalgia, it just makes way too much sense. And also keep in mind, the settings and songs I don't mention don't exclude them as possibilities either. It's just how I feel should come back above the other possibilities. Another game being used to inspire its core mechanics is Super Mario Sunshine, which is a bigger game than Super Mario 64. And here, to me, there isn't that much I can pull, other than the whole island of Isle Delfino itself possibly being a world to explore, and that being a tropical level. In Super Mario Sunshine, every level was connected on the island you were on via pipes and graffiti. What if Mario can explore these lands on foot and see these locales of Bianco Hills, Rico Harbor, Delfino Plaza, Serena Beach, Pianta Village, etc. in one massive level, one massive homage to Super Mario Sunshine? They could pull a secret level from Sunshine like they did in Galaxy 2 and do that for part of a world, but I could see them pulling the strings of our childhoods and just bringing back all of Isle Delfino as a bonus level. As for the Galaxy series, I could see them pulling more of the memorable galaxies or missions from the game. For example, Good Day Galaxy, Toy Time Galaxy, Yoshi Star Galaxy, though that would be questionable because those took place in space. Odyssey's taking place what I would presume a quote-unquote Earth, some world. Those took place in multiple worlds throughout space, so it's kind of hard to see them actually coming back. Ooh, imagine if they made a world based off toys, just like Toy Time Galaxy was, but that might be saved for a future video. Be on the lookout for that. As for songs, definitely Gusty Garden Galaxy's theme, Good Day Galaxy, a re-edition of Super Mario Bros. Theme, like Toy Time and Supermassive Galaxies. Bowser Jr.'s theme should be in there, assuming Jr. does take part in Super Mario Odyssey, or Cloudy Court Galaxy's theme from Galaxy 2. Going back to Sunshine, whatever beach level we get, if it's a throwback and not Isle Delfino, I could see Gelato Beach or Delfino's theme remixed in there. But why should it stop there? What's to say Worlds and Odyssey won't build off other Mario games outside the main 3D series? Or what about bosses making comebacks? I could see King Babam making a comeback since the Womp King did in Super Mario Galaxy 2. We occasionally see the big guy in spin-offs, and I loved his appearance in Mario & Luigi Paper Jam. Seeing him star in a main Mario game again would be killer. Or another throwback, someone we literally haven't seen outside of Mario 64, the DS remake, and Mario Kart DS, I-Rock. That boss made of two stone hands with giant eyes? What if he's a boss in the desert world, in the pyramid, or that corridor Mario walks down in that location we really don't know anything about? Who's to say whatever Ghost Worlds we'll get, King Boo won't return as a boss to exact revenge on Mario? Or some of Galaxy's bosses, even though I don't see many Galaxy connections to be made, and for all we know, maybe there will be a song or stage based off Super Mario 3D World. We already have Easter eggs from that game confirmed, but songs seem like a better candidate than the stages themselves, because they're less expansive and more linear. But what other worlds in Odyssey could be based off other Mario games? What other worlds will we find in Super Mario Odyssey? That's a topic I'm going to save for another video, so stay tuned for that really soon. But as of right now, let me know in the comments, what worlds do you think, well, not just worlds, what songs, what enemies, what designs do you think we'll see make a return in Super Mario Odyssey? Do you agree with my predictions? Do you have other predictions you'd like to see make a return as well? Let me know what you think in the comments. But as of now, thank you for watching, and I'll see you all next time as we discuss more Super Mario Odyssey and other Mario related topics. Stay super.